Welcome to My Book Library. Before we begin our deep dive today, I have a special request for you, our valued listener. My Book Library is here for you, and I want to ensure we explore the books that matter most to your journey. What would you like us to summarize next? Are you seeking wisdom on mindset and personal transformation? Are you looking for strategies to overcome doubt and fear? Or perhaps you're curious about the fundamental principles of harnessing your mind's power to create a better life. Please share your next book request in the comments. Your choice will guide our future sessions. And now, let's begin today's immersive exploration. A very optimistic and empowering welcome to you, esteemed listener, to My Book Library. Today, we are embarking on a profound exploration of one of the most influential self-help books ever written. A book that has sold tens of millions of copies and ignited a global conversation about the undeniable link between our thoughts and our reality. We are immersing ourselves in Dr. Norman Vincent Peale's timeless classic, The Power of Positive Thinking. First published in 1952, this book is far more than a simple collection of cheerful slogans or naive optimism. It is a practical guide, a spiritual manifesto, and a psychological toolkit designed to help individuals overcome deep-seated feelings of inferiority, crippling fear, and a pervasive sense of defeat. Dr. Peale, a minister by vocation, masterfully blends Christian theology with practical, actionable psychology to present a comprehensive formula for living a confident, peaceful, and profoundly successful life. His core thesis is both profound and deceptively simple. You can change your life by changing your thoughts. Your mind is not a passive observer of your reality. It is the primary architect of it. Our session today will be an extensive, comprehensive, and detailed exploration of Dr. Peale's philosophy. We will first lay the groundwork by understanding the destructive power of negative thinking and the imperative to believe in yourself. We will then unpack, in great detail, his fundamental techniques, including the transformative power of prayerful meditation, the science and art of affirmations, and the potent practice of visualizing success. We will learn practical, step-by-step methods to break the habit of worry, to build unshakable self-confidence from the ground up, and to cultivate a deep and lasting sense of inner peace that is immune to external circumstances. Finally, we will apply these principles to specific areas of life: work, relationships, and health. This is a journey into the very mechanics of the mind, a masterclass in taking conscious control of your internal narrative to deliberately shape your external world. So, find a comfortable space, open your mind, and let us begin this transformative journey to discover the incredible, life-altering power that lies within your own thinking. Part 1. The foundation, the battle for your mind, and the decision to believe. Dr. Peale begins his work by addressing the most common and debilitating obstacle to a better life: a profound lack of self-belief. He argues that feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and self-doubt are not inherent truths or unchangeable personality traits. They are, in fact, learned habits of thought, mental parasites that can be identified, challenged, and systematically eliminated. The core message: you are greater than you think you are. Peale insists that the vast majority of people are operating at a small fraction of their true God-given potential. They are like powerful engines firing on only one or two cylinders, held back not by a lack of ability, but by a negative mental attitude. This attitude acts as a filter, distorting their perception of reality, sabotaging their efforts, and attracting failure. The very first and most critical step is to make a fundamental, non-negotiable decision. The decision to believe in your own abilities and your own worth. Understanding the enemy, the nature of negative thoughts. Peale personifies negative thinking as a destructive force. He describes how a single negative thought, is allowed to fester, can attract others, forming a chain of negative thoughts that can dominate the mind. Technique 1. The practice of prayerize, picturize, actualize. The daily system for mental renewal. This is the cornerstone practice of Peale's entire philosophy, a daily ritual designed to reprogram the subconscious mind and align it with divine power. He recommends setting aside a period of 15 to 30 minutes each day for this purpose. Step 1. Prayerize. This is not a hurried, ritualistic prayer. It's about entering into a deep, quiet, and sincere. Step 2. Picturize. In this relaxed, prayerful, and receptive state, you are to engage the power of your imagination. Vividly and in detailed color, visualize yourself successfully handling the challenges of your upcoming day. See yourself calm, confident, articulate, and effective. If you have a difficult meeting, picture yourself speaking with poise and clarity. If you are pursuing a goal, imagine the feeling of having already achieved it. This is not daydreaming. It is a form of mental rehearsal that imprints a blueprint of success onto your subconscious mind. Step 3. Actualize. This is the step of faith. The belief is that by combining sincere prayer with positive mental imagery, you are programming your subconscious mind and activating spiritual laws to actually bring these outcomes to pass. You leave your meditation session with an attitude of calm expectancy, believing that God is now working through you to make the pictured reality manifest. The concept of spiritual momentum. Peale suggests that by starting your day with this powerful practice, you create a positive momentum that carries you through the hours ahead. You become more resilient to minor setbacks, more attractive to opportunities, and more likely to act in ways that make your visualizations a reality. Part 2. The practical toolkit for a peaceful and powerful mind. A mind filled with worry, fear, and anxiety cannot be a positive mind. A significant and detailed portion of the book is dedicated to providing practical, hands-on methods for achieving and maintaining mental peace and emotional stability. How to stop worrying and start living, a step-by-step guide. 1. Practice mind drainage. This is a crucial pre-sleep ritual. Before going to bed, you must deliberately drain your mind of all its worries, anxieties, and irritations. Peale suggests writing them down on a piece of paper to get them out of your head. Then, consciously and verbally, hand them over to God. He offers a specific prayer. I name the problem in thy hands, O Lord. I let it go. It is now thy business, not mine. Thy will be done. The goal is to go to sleep without any problems on your mind, allowing for restorative sleep and waking up with a fresh perspective. 2. Live in day-tight compartments. Borrowing from the physician William Osler, Peale encourages readers to seal off the past and the future. Do not dwell on past mistakes or failures. They are gone and cannot be changed. Do not fret about tomorrow's potential problems. They may never materialize. Focus entirely on living effectively and positively in the present 24-hour period. He advises, shut out the yesterdays and the tomorrows. Live for this one day. 3. The there is no problem without a solution formula. When faced with a seemingly insurmountable problem, follow this structured, multi-step process. First, pray. Take the problem to God in prayer. Ask for wisdom, guidance, and the solution to be revealed. Second, believe. Have a rock-solid belief that an answer will be provided. Expect it with faith. Third, act as if. Maintain a confident and expectant attitude, as if the solution has already been found. This positive energy will open your mind to creative ideas and attract helpful people and circumstances. Fourth, look for the answer with an expectant mind. Actively look for the solution. It may come as a sudden insight, a piece of advice from a friend, or an unexpected opportunity. How to break the habit of feeling inadequate and build unshakable self-confidence. Peale provides a multi-step process for constructing a new self-image. Make a detailed list of your personal assets. Most people are experts on their own liabilities. He instructs readers to literally sit down with a pen and paper and write down every positive quality, skill, talent, and past success they can recall. This document provides tangible, irrefutable evidence of your worth and capabilities. Review it daily. Practice being a success. This is based on the principle: act as if, and you will be. Deliberately model the behavior of a confident person. Walk with your head up and your shoulders back. Speak clearly and with conviction. Dress in a way that makes you feel successful. Your outward actions have a powerful feedback effect on your inner feelings. Associate with positive people. Your environment is critical. Deliberately seek out and spend time with hopeful, optimistic, and encouraging people. Their positive energy is contagious and will lift you up. Conversely, you must minimize contact with chronic complainers, cynics, and negative individuals, as their pessimism will inevitably pull you down. The art of expecting the best. The principle of positive expectation. Peale introduces a powerful spiritual and psychological law. He argues that by consistently and genuinely expecting good things to happen, you set in motion a powerful force that often brings those good things to pass. This is not mere wishful thinking. It is a confident, faith-based anticipation that influences your actions, your aura, and your openness to opportunity. He states, when you expect the best, you release a magnetic force in your mind, which by a law of attraction tends to bring the best to you. Conversely, expecting failure creates a mental climate of defeat that almost guarantees a negative outcome. Part 3. The application, putting positive thinking to work in your life. The book moves powerfully from internal mindset work to external application, showing how the principles of positive thinking can be used to transform specific, concrete areas of your life. For creating boundless energy and overcoming fatigue, Peale makes a revolutionary connection that is now supported by modern psychology. A vast amount of our fatigue is not physical, but mental. It is caused by what he calls emotional acidosis, the acid of bitterness, resentment, anger, and frustration that corrodes our vitality. The antidote is to consciously cultivate feelings of goodwill, kindness, and enthusiasm. He advises to practice emptying your mind of irritations and resentments, and to actively fill it with thoughts of peace, love, and joy. You will find your physical energy levels soaring as a result. For achieving extraordinary success in your work and career, visualize your success relentlessly. Constantly hold a clear and detailed picture of yourself succeeding in your mind. See yourself completing projects, receiving promotions, and being valued for your contributions. Affirm your abilities constantly. Use targeted affirmations throughout your workday. Phrases like, "I am capable and strong," "I am filled with creative ideas," "I can handle any situation that arises today," should be your mental mantras. Believe in your inherent value. Know that you have something unique and valuable to contribute. Do not sell yourself short or fall into the comparison trap. your specific blend of talents is needed for building harmonious and fulfilling relationships. The principles of positive thinking are absolutely crucial in the realm of human connection. Practice deliberate praise and appreciation instead of falling into the common habit of criticism. Make a disciplined effort to look for and sincerely vocalize the good in others. Be a generator of compliments and gratitude. Cultivate a forgiving spirit. Holding on to grudges and past hurts is a poison that harms you far more than the other person. Peale presents forgiveness not just as a spiritual virtue, but as a critical form of mental and emotional hygiene. It is essential for your own peace of mind. Radiate happiness and goodwill. Make a conscious decision to be a source of cheerfulness and optimism in your family and social circles. A positive, smiling person is a magnet for positive relationships and experiences, for finding and maintaining health and vitality. While not a medical doctor, Peale explores the profound psychosomatic connection, the link between the mind and the body. He presents numerous, detailed case studies of individuals whose physical ailments, from chronic pain to more serious conditions, improved or vanished entirely when they changed their destructive, negative thought patterns. He advocates for a hopeful, faith-filled, and peaceful attitude as a powerful contributor to physical well-being, suggesting that a mind at peace creates a body that is healthy and resilient. Part 4. The deeper philosophy, faith, action, and overcoming skepticism. To fully grasp and successfully implement Peale's system, one must understand its underlying philosophical and spiritual bedrock, the indispensable partnership with God. This is the non-negotiable foundation of Peale's teaching. Positive thinking in his system is not about sheer human willpower or a naive, think happy thoughts approach. It is fundamentally about aligning your thoughts with God's will and tapping into an infinite source of spiritual power. He teaches that you are not alone in your struggles. The phrase "through Christ who strengthens me" is not a decorative slogan. It is the operational engine of the entire process. Your positive thoughts are powerful because they are plugged into a divine power source, the law of attraction, a precursor. While he doesn't use the modern term law of attraction, Peale's ideas are a clear and direct precursor to it. He firmly believed in the spiritual principle that like attracts like. A positive, faith-filled, and loving mind acts as a magnet, attracting positive circumstances, helpful people, and fortunate breaks. Conversely, a negative, fearful, and hateful mind attracts trouble, conflict, and failure. Answering the critics and navigating challenges, Peale anticipated skepticism and addressed it head-on. Is it simplistic? To those who say his methods are overly simplistic, he would argue that they are simple to understand, but immensely difficult to consistently practice. It requires Herculean discipline to constantly monitor and redirect one's thoughts. The simplicity is in the concept, the complexity is in the execution. Does it ignore reality? To those who claim it promotes a denial of real problems, he would counter that negative thinking also creates its own, often worse, reality. He is not advocating for the denial of problems. The formula is pray as if everything depends on God, and then work as if everything depends on you. A life transformed by thought. As we conclude our deep and thorough exploration of the power of positive thinking, the message is one of immense hope, profound personal responsibility, and tangible possibility. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale has provided a practical, step-by-step, and spiritually grounded guide for anyone feeling defeated, anxious, stuck, or simply yearning for a more fulfilling life. The power to change your life does not lie primarily in your external circumstances. It lies in the private world of your mind. By adopting the daily, disciplined practices of prayerful meditation, purposeful affirmations, and vivid visualization, you can systematically dismantle the lifelong habits of worry, fear, and self-doubt. You can, brick by brick, build a new personality, one grounded in unshakable faith, genuine confidence, and deep, abiding peace. This is not a magic wand or a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a disciplined, lifelong approach to living. It requires persistence, courage, and a willingness to take full responsibility for your own thoughts. But the rewards, as illustrated by the countless testimonials and case studies within the book, are a life of greater achievement, deeper and more meaningful relationships, more robust health, and a profound, unbreakable sense of connection to a higher power. You have, at this very moment, the power to choose your thoughts. You can choose thoughts of fear or thoughts of faith. You can choose thoughts of lack or thoughts of abundance. You can choose thoughts of hatred or thoughts of love. Choose wisely. Choose thoughts that are positive, hopeful, and filled with faith. Expect the best. And in a surprising number of cases, that is exactly what you will get. Thank you for your valuable time and for listening to this comprehensive audio summary in My Book Library.